What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we're just going to be talking about something that is coming on Monday, I think, in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So lads, obviously today is Saturday the 30th of May, and on the 1st of June we know there is going to be a new card coming in the game, because obviously at the end of every month there are new cards. So as you guys, well, again, if you watch the channel, you know I've got Glenn Rice, and I actually managed to go, I think I was like 8-1 or something. I had to intentionally lose 2 games in a row to try to get Moses Malone, because he was the one that I didn't get. And a funny story with the Moses Malone one is that I actually came up, I was trying to pause out of the game, and I came up against a guy that was trying to pause out of the game as well. So it was literally a case, because obviously if you pause out of the game, you don't get hit with the quitting game's bad sportsmanship. So it was literally just a game of, after he paused twice and I paused twice, I was like, you know what? Not pausing 6 times. I'm just quitting. I'll take the 15-minute ban. And luckily enough, I did it, because if it wasn't for the fact that I quit that game, I wouldn't have got Moses Malone. Or, well, I probably would have won 8 games in a row, but it would have been a lot more of a stress. So the only card we need is whatever the new card is. And you know what? There is also going to be a Galaxy Opal card that is there. So not only is there going to be one Galaxy Opal card, there is going to be 2. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what cards I think there will be, what players I think they're going to be, the potential, as well as what cards I would probably buy to go 12-0, and what cards I would probably look towards selling. So honestly, I think that the best thing you can do is just build your best possible squad. I'm building squads in a bunch of different ways. So I'm not going to be showing my squad right now. That's going to be a video tomorrow, because again, I'll be live streaming all day tomorrow, so I'm prepping the videos before it. But yeah, so really the big thing with this is what these cards are going to be. So because I think, I'm certain of one of them. I'm not so sure who the player is going to be, but it's going to be a point guard. I am 100% certain one of these 2 cards is going to be a point guard. The reason is that we have not seen a point guard since Baron Davis. Baron Davis was released in November. November, lads. Like, yeah, Larry Bird was hopeless. Clyde Drexler was not great. Clyde Drexler, he was December, wasn't he? Yeah, he was December. Amari was okay. Baron Davis was really, really good at the time, but he was out in November for going 12-0. And we have not seen a point guard since then. Actually, we've only seen 1 guard since then. We've seen Worthy use a bit of a wing, and we've seen 2 centers. So I would be highly shocked if either of these players are a center. My prediction is that we're going to get a point guard and a power forward. So with the point guard, I think, knowing 2K, it's going to be a really good card. So my prediction originally, before Friday, what I thought was that one of them was going to be Gary Payton and the other one was going to be Sean Kemp. And obviously we got Sean Kemp last week, so it's not going to be that. So for my predictions, I have a bit of a weird one, and I think that it could be these 2 guys right here, because I don't think many people I think these guys will be combined in some way. John Stockton and Karl Malone. I think that, I'm not sure if they're going to be combined in this way, as in the 2 cards you get, the lock-in reward, or as well as the 12-0 reward for June. I think they could honestly be something like that, but again, I think there is also the potential for them to be in packs, because while they're not, like, they are obviously massive names, even though I don't think many people will be opening packs for them. I think that, well, the packs will be individually. I think that together people will open packs. Just like last year when they released Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Duncan at the same time. You release any of those guys individually, no one really bats an eye. You release the 3 of those guys together, a lot of people are going to be very, very interested in it. So, having a look at cards that are like weak pink diamonds, because that's kind of what you're looking at. So, I wouldn't be that surprised to see, if you're going to pink diamond awards, it's not going to be a Dave Cowens, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised to see an Alex English card. Even though I know he's a 6'7" wing, I wouldn't be that surprised to see it. Having a look through some of the old cards to see, is there any of these ones that we need? We may see George Gervin. George Gervin was a June reward last year, and I think a point guard George Gervin could be ridiculous. Like, that card would be a card that everyone's going to go for if they make him a point guard. Obviously, the rest of these, we've seen better versions of them. It's not going to be a card that's Galaxy Opal. Another card that I think it might be, but at the same time, this guy might have a little bit too much hype. He might have a little bit too much hype. It's Gary Payton. Even though Payton, even with Go Quick Draw, has the most broken release I've ever used in the game. Like, when Payton came out, I think I sold him right after I completed the challenges for Kareem for Giannis. But when Gary Payton first came out, I'm trying to think of who else used to start a point guard over him. Like, I obviously, once I got waiters, started waiters over him, but I think I was running with, like, Ruby Devontae Graham. Like, I think I was using Ruby version of him. And that guy didn't even have clamps. But he was just so bad. He was just so bad that I was having to use Devontae Graham. But, yeah, so fingers crossed if they do end up releasing Gary Payton, they fix the release. But I do have a feeling that, especially what they did with Glenn Rice, the fact that they gave Glenn Rice Dwayne Wade base, and the fact that they gave Joe Caldwell, who's one of the new cards they released on Friday, the fact they gave him base 98, I would be very, very shocked if they do give us a point guard without either of Dwayne Wade base, Trey Burke base, base 98, base 38. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we're getting anything different than any of those releases if we're getting a point guard. If we are getting a power forward, it could honestly be anyone. So, predictions for that one. Karl Malone would have been a good shout if they just released a pink diamond for him. So let's just have a look at pink diamond power forwards. Is there any even just moderately big names? Like, it's not going to be Anthony Davis. It's not going to be... Well, there's a whole lot of Jared Dudleys in there. Definitely not going to be PG. Definitely not going to be Skal. It could be Skal. It could be Opal Skal, but I think they'll make more impacts for an Opal Skal. Again, another player that a lot of people thought was going to be was Larry Johnson, but he was released way too recently. This might be a shout. Rashard Lewis might be a shout. It could honestly be him. I would not be that surprised to see a Rashard Lewis. That guy would be sick as well. That guy would be so nice. Like, if he had, the only reason I didn't use him when I had him was because he didn't have clamps. Like, I had him for a while and he just didn't have clamps, so it kind of ruined him for me. But he was a nice card when he came out. Like, he came out in November, I think. Yeah, it was November he came out. And he was a beyond solid card. He was like the 22nd of November, if I'm right. But, yeah. So, that is just kind of my predictions and what is likely to be the case. So, what do I think it's going to do for the price of cards? And I think initially similar cards might drop. So, for example, if it is Rashard Lewis, and if they do something crazy like let Rashard Lewis play the 2, it's going to probably lower the price of someone like a Paul George for a little bit, and then it'll be back up to normal. For example, when Will Chamberlain came out, a lot of the high-level players that had Kareem sold their Kareems. And Kareem went down to around the price he is now, actually. But he was around 700k-ish. He was super high, dropped around probably 100k in a day, and then just went right back up. So, I think no matter what, the best thing to do with this is not to panic sell, or it's not to panic buy. Like, for example, when Glenn Rice came out, you saw so many people flock to buy the best cards in the game. And I think that, like, honestly, with the way the matchmaking works, there's no, like, you'll find ways to manipulate the overall, and you'll find ways to win, trust me. But yeah, so I would say don't panic buy, don't panic sell, because I think cards are going to be that little bit more expensive, right? As soon as the cards are released, especially because I can guarantee you that even if the June reward is disappointing, I can guarantee you that this mystery player, whoever that's meant to be, maybe this is a mystery player, it's actually Kawhi Leonard. Like, it's all like, it's a placeholder for like San Diego State, small forward / power forward from the Clippers. Like, literally it's Kawhi Leonard's placeholder. Imagine if this is Kawhi Leonard. Imagine if this is all the hints for Kawhi Leonard. Imagine if this is what all the hints are towards. You know what? I would not be opposed to Kawhi Leonard. It would definitely be an exceptional player to grind for if this is all for a Kawhi Leonard. And this is not an easy, trust me, these are not, it's not an easy thing to go 12-0 5 months in a row. It's not an easy thing to go 12-0 10 months in a row. And well, I actually didn't go 12-0 10 months in a row. I went 12-0 9 out of 10 months. But yeah, so anyway, that is pretty much it. That is just a short video to say that we are not only getting 1 Galaxy Opal, we are going to be getting 2 of them on Monday. So anyway, that's the video. As soon as the cards are released, it'll be while I'm on stream tomorrow, so I will do one of those videos where I kind of break down the stats, talk about it and what it's going to affect, go a little bit more in depth then. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.